Hey guys, so this video is going to be a tutorial for playing the concert B flat scale, which I'm going to kind of be calling the skill set number one for the next few weeks. We're going to work on a couple different skill sets. I figured that may be a good way to kind of focus in on some goals that you can set for yourselves while you're playing. And once you check off a skill set, then you know that you've accomplished it. And these skill sets are something that I find really, really important. They're the basis of all our playing to get better. And for some of you, we might be backtracking a little bit. This might be pretty easy for some of you, but the skill sets have different levels in them. So you could be like they go from easy to medium to difficult. So this first video is going to be the concert B flat scale. It's our major scale, and I'm going to play it on trumpet. This video is for brass players. Thought that might be the easiest way to do it. I have my trumpet here and I have my trombone here. But what's great about the trumpet is when I'm playing, it's also the same fingerings for baritone horn players. So when I'm playing trumpet, you can see the fingerings are the same as the baritone. So that's one thing to look for when I'm playing. Look for my fingerings. When I play this B flat scale, I'm going to be actually playing off of the book, and we're going to be using the book for most of our studies and our lessons when we're playing. So in the Sound Innovations book, the concert scale is number 110. I don't know what number that is in your book because my book, it's page 206, and I don't think you guys have 206 pages. But it is number 110, so number 110. It's the concert B flat scale. The scale is in 3/4 time, or the meter is 3/4 time, so there's only 3 beats in every measure. So when you play the scale, play it slow. Make sure you're tapping your toes so you can count and feel the beat. And you're going to play each note for 3 counts because there's only 3 beats in the measure. So while you're tapping your toe, in your head you should be thinking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you notice in your book, the notes are dotted half notes. Now the dotted half notes get 3 beats. When the dot is next to the half note, the dot equals half of whatever it's in front of. So the half note gets 2 beats. The dot equals half of 2, which is 1. You add those together and you get 3. So a dotted half note, when the dot's next to the half note, it gets 3 beats. So this scale goes up to the top note and then that's it. So we're going to just ascend, or we're going to go up step by step through the scale. And I'm going to play it on trumpet, which again is also the same fingerings as baritone. So my tempo is going to be kind of medium slow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I am tapping my toe while I'm playing. And I'm going to try to make sure that the pitch is going up a step every time that it's going up and up and up. That's what I'm aiming for, to get up to that top note. So here is number 110. I'm going to count myself in. I'm going to give myself 3 beats for nothing. 1, 2, 3. And that's the song. As I was going up, my embouchure, my lip muscles, I'm making sure that they're staying firm, my corners are staying firm, and then I'm trying to get the little hole of air when I'm buzzing, that my buzz is getting, the stream of air is getting smaller and smaller, and the air is actually going a little bit faster as I go higher. So the higher I go up, I want to keep that. And also for trumpet players, if you remember, we're going to keep our bottom lip pressed against our bottom teeth. That is also another thing to think of to play the higher notes. So I'm going to play it also on trombone, just for the trombone players. And again, I'm going to play it the same thing, but if you listen, I'm going to start with step 1, and then 2, going up to 3, making sure I'm going up to step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7, and finally step 8. So I'm going up 8 steps for this major scale. Remember, all major scales have 8 notes in them, and the bottom note to the top note is called an octave, which is made up of 8 notes. So here we go on trombone. 1, 2, 3. And if you chip a note or something happens in there, don't worry. Mistakes are okay. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Now, the only other instrument I don't really have is my French horn. I don't have a tuba, but we don't have any tuba players here. But on French horn, what I'll do is I will sing number 110. If you notice, French horn players, you're going to go up, you're going to break the scale. After you go up to step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to break the scale. Instead of playing 6, you're going to play 6 down there, and then 7, then 8, and you're going to end up on the same note that you started on. And the fingers on French horn are F, G, A, B flat, C. Then you're going to drop down to low D, low E, and back to F, which was the starting note. So please practice along with this video, and there's going to be a Flipgrid video that you're going to play, and hopefully you can show that to me so I can hear what you're doing and give you guys some feedback on our concert B flat scale. So that's skill set number 1. Skill set number 1 is scales. So that's easy. You should all know and be able to play 1 scale. Actually, 2 scales we've been working on. I would love to get the 3 scales, but I'm going to worry about just 1 scale this week, and then maybe next week we'll get to 2 and 3. And if you already know them and you have that scale sheet, by all means, please practice those scales. I know a lot of you have already done that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're practicing.